Shalom. This is the Lion's Den camp of Jacksonville, Florida. The title of this lesson is The Deed of the Wicked. What inspires us to do this lesson is how these wicked Edomites, they don't quit, they don't stop lying, they just upgrade their skills. And they just keep on going and going, like they're going to be living here forever and ever. Like this kingdom is never going to end, okay? And they're going to have a big surprise, but we want to, through scripture, we want to show you how wicked they are, not only from the past, but in the present time, okay? Can one of the brothers give me Psalm 58? Oh, Slakia. And we'd like to do a prayer first. Ka, Halayim, La, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Ha, Rokah, Kodash, Ma'amah. All praise to Yahweh and his son Yahweh Shai.
Also, double honors to the apostles and elders. All right, double honors to our elder as well, our wine. You know, and shalom to you brothers and sisters, pushing this truth and faith and the sincerity into the end, man.
All right, now we can move to that
Shalom.
Psalm 58, verse 3.
This is Psalms chapter 58, verse 3. The wicked are estranged soon as they be born, speaking lies. Speaking lies.
Oh, wait, read that again. You missed the part.
This is Psalms 58, verse 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies.
There you go. So you can see that how from the day they're born, I mean, that's amazing, huh? That they are already lying. And the amazing thing is that as they get older, they just get worse. Okay? They're such a great actors that they really deceive the 2/3 so-called Negros Latinos, Native Americans and speckled birds. We call them Jakes. Okay, we're living in the era of 2022, and Jake still believes the bullshit of these Edomites. Anybody have something?
I wanted to can you read it again, bro, and then go to 4?
This is Psalms chapter 58, verse 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder that stoppeth her ear.
Yeah, I had them read that that doctrine and that poison they spew out in these plantation Christianity churches, and our 2/3 are our people as well. They just spew that poison, and they don't even bother to read the truth and come back and repent to the Most High Power, Yahweh Shem Yahshai.
They don't even Google to see that it's a pagan religion to begin with. You know, it's not hidden no more.
Interjection. All right, this is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 1 and verse 5. It says, "Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee, and before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee, and I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations." All right, and I just wanted to bring that out, because that hopeful elect, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the Israelites of these Bible, that's doing his work in faith and in sincerity, man. Before the Lord formed us in the womb, man, he sanctified us to do his will, man, to do his work. Just like he sanctified the wicked, man, primarily Esau, the so-called Caucasian race, to be wicked, man, and unjust, man, and liars and deceivers, man. So it just shows that difference between the righteous and the wicked, man. How the Lord set up that one vessel to honor and the other to dishonor, man.
That's right. All right. Look how wise and smart Yahweh Shai are. That they are building, they are allowing and controlling the Edomites to keep on sinning, to keep on doing the wickedness. I want to go to Ecclesiastes chapter 8, verse 11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily. Therefore, the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. So they think that, hey, we can keep doing it and nobody can stop us. Especially now that they got the technology. They're really, really bold in what they're doing. But remember, they still got bunkers, okay? They act bold, but they're not real evil. They're only actors. Okay. Anyone else?
God. One second.
I mean, they're great actors, man. I give them credit.
God. Interjection. It's the book of Obadiah, chapter 1, starting at verse 3, and it's speaking on the nation of Edom, you know, the so-called Caucasian race, man, the wicked. It says, the pride in thy heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? You know, and I just brought it out, you know, because the precept the brother brought out is they have not received a judgment yet. They have not received a chastisement yet. Therefore, they believe that, you know, the Lord is on their side, man. You know, in that spirit of gain is godliness, and they have gained the whole earth, man. You know, to where they probably have deceived them, not knowing that it says, verse 4, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down to the ground, man. Because ultimately, Yahweh Shem put them in this position of rulership and exalted them literally just to bring them down, man, and to show his power within them, you know.
The Edomites think they're indestructible.
God.
They're gonna find out that it's the other way around.
God.
Okay. Who got second Maccabee? Right?
I'll grab it. God.
Okay.
All right. This is the book of Second Maccabees, chapter 6. I'm gonna start at verse 12. It says, "Now I beseech those that read this book that they be not discouraged for these calamities, but that they judge those punishments not to be for destruction, but for a chastisement of our nation." And, you know, basically, you know, the Lord is judging Israel, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, because, you know, he loves his children, man. He loves his people. In the book of Proverbs, it tells you to despise not the chastening of the Lord, man, for whom he loveth, he correcteth. You know, the Lord correcting us shows his love for us, man. Meanwhile, he letting Esau and these other nations run wild, letting that judgment and that indignation and that punishment build up, man.
That's right, run amok.
Con. In verse 13 it says, "For it is a token of his great goodness when wicked doers are not suffered any long time, but forthwith punished, man." All right, because, you know, basically, like I just said, you know, they punishment is building up, man. That judgment for them is building up and building up. Whereas the Lord is steady dealing with his people, man. You know, trying to get us right, trying to get us to turn back to these laws, statutes, and commandments, man, in our right state of mind.
Yep. It's like helping us to mature spiritually.
Gone.
Okay? To get us ready for what's to come.
Gone. In verse 14 it says, "For not as with other nations, whom the Lord patiently forbeareth to punish, till they become to the fullness of their sins, so dealeth he with us," man. All right, so, you know, that punishment for them is building up, man, until they come to the fullness of their sins, man, to where they sin cannot reach any higher, man. All right, and it says, "Least that being come to the height of sin, afterwards he should take vengeance of us, and therefore he never withdraweth his mercy from us, and though he punish with adversity, yet doeth he never forsake his people," man. All right, so through those chastisement that we receive, man, you know, all those curses in Deuteronomy, man, 15 to 68, and so on and so forth, man. Through all of that, the Lord still never took his mercy from us, man. That, you know, putting us through that shows his love for us, man. You know, and whereas, like, you know, the brother said he letting these other nations run wild, man. You know, because the Lord don't really care for them, man. You know, they be like unto spittle unto the Lord, man. You know,
that is true love, you know.
Gone, man.
But you 2/3, man, Jake. You stiff necks, right? Okay, then you're gonna keep on. Who's gonna get second Ezra?
I got it. This is second Ezra's, chapter 15, verse 6. "For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled."
Yeah, bro, you got it.
And that's just going into how the whole doctrine, this whole white supremacy doctrine has been spread throughout the whole earth is come to its finishing. You know what I mean? And the truth of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshai has been told through the four corners of the earth, through the hopeful elect. You know what I'm saying? And his works is done. You know, we just waiting for the curtain closer to arrive on the scene. You feel me?
We're waiting for we're waiting really for that chip. Okay, they have to implement that chip. Once that chip comes mandatory, then all hell is gonna break loose.
God. And another quick interjection. Oh, you're bringing it out again for Bakasha?
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 6. For the wickedness have exceedingly polluted the earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled.
God, man, that's again going into ultimately the power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, because Job 9 and 24 tells you that the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, man. So it's ultimately the Lord who gave him the power to pollute the whole earth with wickedness, man. You know, and again, it's ultimately going to show his power when he like the brother said, and you know, put his place in perfect righteousness, man. You know, and knock them out of that seat of rulership per se.
Permanently.
Gone permanently.
Hey, I'm gonna go to Proverbs chapter 11, verse 21.
Gone.
Verse 21. Though hand join hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered. Okay, so it's making it clear. You know, there's a chess game, a chessboard, and it's Yahweh Shem Yahushua who is in control of wicked and righteousness. You know, the wicked plays a good game, a good acting role in TV because they control the TV media, and they act like they control what's going on, right? They're telling Russia what they can do and what can be done, right? With war, what's it called that? War rules, right? And that they're telling the whole world what they have to do or else. Well, Yahweh Shai is going to make sure to the whole world that is Yahweh Bashin Yahushua who's in control of all this game role, this gameplay.
God, man, and you know, just to further the point, it says, "Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished." So for 2/3 of our people, man, that join hands with these, you know, with the wicked, man, and you know, take part in a system, you know, receive all the benefits from joining hands with these people in their systems, man. The wicked is still going to be punished, man, and 2/3 of our people are among that wicked, man, because they have drunken of that cup of the wicked, man. You know, but it says, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered, man. So that hopeful elect who hearken unto the call to flee out of the midst of Babylon, you know, spiritually, man, those are the ones that's going to be delivered out of the judgment that's about to befall this place, man. You know, because salvation is to be removed out of the way of judgment, man. All right.
And I just wanted to add to it. Read it again. What they say, the wicked shall not go unpunished.
Proverbs chapter 11, verse 21. Though hands join hands, the wicked shall not be unpunished, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered.
God, so even though we have these 50c3 Israelite camps that saying Esau can make it, hey, y'all can join hands with them, but they still ain't gonna make it. You know what I mean? Hey, Most High Yahweh Shem Yahushua don't set in order, and he got the playbook and the plan, and we blessed, we the hopeful elect that we can read it and we can tell you the truth in sincerity and truth.
With love, okay? With love.
Y'all can hold hands all y'all want to. Hey, they gonna still get that punishment. Like we had to drink of that cup. They gonna have to drink of that cup. Okay.
That's Psalm 55:21.
I got it. All right. This is Psalms 55 and 21. So chapter 55, verse 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawing swords. And that's how you know when you hear these heathens, right? All these heathens, but especially Esau, Edom, especially the Medumians, right? They're gonna tell you, they're gonna be, brother, you my brother. I have black friends. All this bullshit they say, hey, but you best believe when they go back to their prospective houses or whatever they is, they calling you just what they've been calling you. Hey, from whenever, you know. Yep. They all, like it said, hey, we enemies. We was born enemies. Yeah, that's how the Most High made it. A vessel for honor and a vessel for dishonor. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it is. You know, we was fighting in the womb. Hey, you ain't gonna stop that battle. You ain't gonna stop that spirit that's going on.
What goes into this? Psalm 132?
Psalms 137, 7 through 8. I got it right here. This is Psalms chapter 137, 7 through 8. Remember, O Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, the children of Edom, in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it even to the foundation thereof.
God, man. That's going all the way back to when they sacked Jerusalem, man. And that raise it means destroy it, man. So, all the way from the wickedness and hatred and anger and persecution of our people in the ancient days all the way up until now, man. The Lord has remembered all of that, man. He has remembered all of their wickedness upon the earth. Yeah. All right. Now, verse 8.
O daughter of O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that reward of thee as thou hast served us.
God, man, it says, "Oh, daughter of Babylon," aka America, man. This captivity we're in today. It says, "Who art to be destroyed," man. Because ultimately it's a righteous thing for Yahweh to destroy this place, man. Ultimately, by way of those 200 million nuclear missiles that's going to fall this place, man. And it says, "Happy shall he be that reward of thee as thou have served us," man. Because is it a righteous thing for Yahweh to recompense tribulation to them that trouble us, man? So it's gonna be a just thing for them to get that same cup of persecution and captivity and bondage and so on and so forth, man. Times 10, man. That's a just thing with the Lord Yahweh Shah. So when you hear that being brought out of these scriptures, it's not hate speech. It's not. It's the truth, man.
It's truth.
It's thus saith the Lord. It's written right in this book that so many people claim to believe in, man.
Right.
All right.
It's like I want to say something. You 2/3 Jake, you got to remember that they still today they're still doing child trafficking. Okay, and when I say child trafficking, I'm talking about kids that are 2 years old, 8 years old, and they don't even put it in the news. Okay, that's how much they control the media. You want to remember that also.
No. And also in these for-profit prisons that primarily house Israelites, Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, where the population is mostly 80 or 90% Israelites, they still got Jake picking cotton and various different other crops for like 3 cents an hour. Wow. That's like the definition of slave labor, man. So they still got our people, literally in them fields picking cotton, man, while Esau riding on horseback, overseeing. Like to this day, they still, showing that anger and hatred. They still showing that wickedness towards our people, man, and that perpetual hatred.
Right? Which you had next? I thought it was Ecclesiastes 12. Did you say that? This is Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 10 and 11. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed, and beware of him. Thou shalt be unto him as thou wipest a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away. Hey, and that's letting you know, like I said, hey, no matter how they try to humble themselves, hey, anytime you get your ass in trouble at work or anywhere, you're going to see them Edomites right there. They're going to be the ones pushing that persecution, along with these 2/3, because they've been bred up and they don't been beaten. That hatred been beat in them, along with the curses that say your eye shall be wicked towards your brother. But hey, you look, and Esau always going to be there. You know what I'm saying? He always going to be your enemy.
Yeah, because 2/3 of you, Jake, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American speckled birds, you're going to be coming after us anyway, okay? And once you cross that line, that's it. It's game over for you, because that's when the missiles are going to come anyway. That would be
Malachi.
No, Malachi, right?
Malachi 1 and 4. I got it. This is Malachi chapter 1 verse 4. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahshua, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahshua have indignation forever. And indignation, that means righteous hatred. And so I don't understand how anybody, especially a so-called Israelite or profess to read these scriptures and understand this truth, can say Esau can make it, or any heathen can get partake into what the Most High Yahweh Shem Shai gave to his chosen people.
That's
You know?
crazy.
I got an interjection. This back in Malachi chapter 1, I'm gonna get verse 1 through 3, and it says, start at 2. Start at 1. The burden of the word of the Lord to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, saith the Lord. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, saith the Lord? Yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau. And I laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness, man. And I just brought that out, man, because, the brother just brought out the Lord got a righteous indignation towards these people, man. Right? And the scriptures plainly tell you, man, that the Lord hates Esau, man, for his wickedness and his crimes and atrocities against his people, man. These so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And because of that, man, they have a just recompense coming, man. They got a just judgment coming, man. Captivity, servitude, destruction, death, pain, so on and so forth, man. And that's all justified, man, through Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah.
So like, and then remember, the Edomites, after 1,000 years of slavery, they're gonna get exterminated.
Gone,
Okay.
man. Gone.
Hey, they got ancient paintings that show that. You know what I mean? I seen one on one of the elders. I think it's Malcolm. I seen it on his page. I was watching one of his videos, and he actually showed where they got the old paintings where you can still see the angels was Jakes was so-called black and with afros and everything, and you'll see Esau bundled up like what is the tears and burning. You feel me? So they know this truth. They know this truth. That's why they fight.
Hey, can you get
Amos? All right, we're gonna go to Amos 1:11, and it read, "Thus saith the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Shai, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever." Hey, go ahead, bro. Go ahead, you got it.
Hey, and I said, you tried me not only 3 times but 4, man. You know what I'm saying? And you spare all pity. And you can look throughout the history of the Israelites, going all the way back to the days of old, man, when Esau was out there saying, raise it, raise it. Mm-hmm. They cast off all pity towards our people, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Look what they did to the Native Americans here in here in America, man. Yes. Look what they did to Judah and Benjamin, and Levi here in America, man. Mm-hmm. The history shows that they cast off all pity, man. And it says that they have had a perpetual hatred towards our people, man. That perpetual, I believe, means forever, or long-lasting, continual, constant. And to this day, the year 2022, you can still see that perpetual hatred towards our people.
That's right.
But 2/3 of our people, so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, do not have eyes to see or ears to hear, man. To where you think Esau is now your friend because you can get a well-paying job and own a house and nice cars, and they give you all these things that you gotta conform to this system to get, man. These still your enemies that this book tells you of, man. These, man, come on.
And as the brother said, they had a perpetual hate towards us, even though we basically they came from us, but they still hate us, So we basically give these Khazars by everything, our culture got like this hip hop and all the music and stuff, but they don't like us. They still see us as a monkeys or whatever. Even really they are the monkeys. Like they skin red. They're crimson criminals. They took everything away from our people.
Yeah. They take all the ideas, all the inventions, and they call it their own when they can't even make one thing their own.
What it say? The enemy come to kill, steal, and destroy. That's the MO. So who killing, stealing, and destroying everything since they've been here? And changing the names of the land, changing the name of the people, oppress a man in his house, even his heritage. Who is that?
And just a quick interjection. The brother said they steal everything. Like not too long ago, I seen a list, and it was like things we use on a daily basis that was invented by Israelites, so-called Negroes and Latinos. Man, man, that whole list was things that
Everything.
you use on a daily basis that
Yeah.
you think Esau invented and conjured up in their mind, but all that came from Jake, man.
Nothing but liars, man.
Come on, man.
Toasters.
And then the thing about it is, even when we was in hardcore bondage, hey, Jake made inventions then, and the slave owners took them. You know what I mean? So it go. Hey, I say the only thing Esau or Edom ever produced was weapons, killing. That's their blessing. So they know how to make some fantastic swords and weapons to kill. You know,
was nuclear
nuclear.
fission.
Fusion.
I think it's fission.
Yeah, something like that.
Is it fusion? I thought fusion that's when the sun.
No, nuclear. It's an atom.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it's all the same. They got it. They got the collider. You know what I'm saying? Everything. Hey, they bent on destroying. They bent on destroying themselves. So you know, it's what that scripture say. It's delight is hell. He can't get enough.
This is John 8:44. Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your fathers ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. Esau constantly lied to people, not telling that this. Actually, look, the Apocrypha was taken out. Was taken out the Bible. Basically, it had a lot of strong scriptures, and it was taken out during the 1800s. They lied to our people constantly and every day and for all life. And basically, when we was brought back into Egypt in this land, they've been lying to us forever. They had that perpetual hate, as you would say again.
They've been spending a lot of money to put us in these program schools to indoctrinate us. It never crossed their mind that Yahushua will start waking up his people again around the world. Okay? Any precepts?
I think we got one more to get, right? We got Psalms 91 and 8, right?
That's the last one.
That's the last one? Yeah.
All right, it's the book of Psalms, chapter 91, starting at verse 8, and it says, "Only with thy eyes shalt thou only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked, because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. For he shall give his angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways. They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone," man. And we wanted to get this because ultimately all these prophecies that's about to befall this place, famine, disease, nuclear destruction, and that martial law, that mark that they're trying to give everybody. Ultimately, that's a judgment for the wicked, man. All right, but the scripture say, "Only with thy eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked," man, because that hopeful elect. Because we have made Yahweh Hashem Yahushua our refuge, man, that strong tower. He said, only with our eyes shall we behold the reward of the wicked, man. Because that's not for the ones that chose to hearken unto Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. That's for that reward is for those that chose not to hearken and turn their ears away from this truth, man. It says, "There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling," man. So that's the Lord keeping us and protecting us in that day, man. And it says, "For he shall give his angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways," man. Protection. "They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone," man. So, man, protected to the point where you're not even going to bash your foot against a stone, man. When it's all hell breaking loose in this place, man.
Yeah, that's the second shutdown.
Gone,
It's
man.
going to come soon.
Gone, man. And so on and so forth, man. The Lord shall keep his elect, man. That hopeful elect, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. While the wicked is being rewarded for his wicked deeds, man. Gone.
That's it.
And with that, we'll say shalom.
Gone.
Shalom.